So if I ask you, what did Honda try to show you on this ad? Okay, can we say brand is a personality?
Yes.
An example. Raymond's. Okay, they call it the complete man. Is branded an attitude?
Yes.
An example.
Adidas.
Adidas. What they claim? Is brand a perfection?
In the consumer's mind, yeah.
In the consumer mind, it is. Is brand a name?
Yes.
Okay. Is brand a living being?
No.
So what is Tiger Woods?
Yes, sir.
Can we call a brand is a logo also?
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, dealing into this, all this with a backdrop, today I am going to take on the building and creating brands. Now, it is very, very interesting. At the same time, it is somewhat complicated because there are certain technical issues which you have to consider while building and setting up a brand. So today we are going to study about building and measuring brand equity, managing brand equity, and how to devise a branding strategy. As Alvina said, if one brand is weak of the same parent brand and the other brand is very strong, why not company close it down? That is where company takes into consideration the branding strategy. They say a weak product may sail through a strong brand, but it may be a probability that if we withdraw from the market, it will take away a brand equity from the market itself. So considering that aspect, company always take into consideration different kinds of brand in the same category. Now the learning outcome says, to understand the concept of brand and how does branding work, okay? To understand how brand equity is built, measured and managed, to learn what are important decisions in developing a branding strategy. If I ask you, can you define brand?
Brand is a way how the consumer differentiates between different.
Brand is a way in which consumer differentiate in between the different products. Then what is positioning?
Brand is the unique identity of a product.
It's a unique identity. Can we say it is a unique set of attributes?
Yes.
Okay. It is a unique set of attributes which is reflected into the characteristics of a product or the qualities of service which a company is trying to deliver to. Okay. If I ask, can you further elaborate what brand is? Okay, if you see very minutely, okay, it is said all products and services basically brand breathe also. Okay, brand breathes. An example.
That shoe, Reebok and Nike.
Okay, the shoe launched by Nike and a Reebok Zing. Okay, and they call it shoe with suspension, which can feel and breathe as per your pulse increases or decreases while you are running or jogging. Brand resonates. What is the meaning? Brand resonates also. Resonance power. Do you resonate? What is resonance? Okay. It is said brand carries the attitude which is being inbuilt into the product itself. Okay. Then anything which is novel, novel in a sense means
New.
which is new, clear? Anything which can be attached at adding value to the existing set of brands. In other words, it is trying to set up an net present value for the existing product. Okay. Then it is said a brand is something which a company is coming up with in order to satisfy the need and the demand of the customers. Now it is said, company always say that whatever product which a company is trying to launch, it is as per the market need. And salesmen say, we have to sell only those products which a customer needs. Clear? Company says, we have to take into consideration the market need and the customer need. Therefore, we have to come out with a specific brand fulfilling those needs. Is it clear? Therefore, we have to come out with a specific brand or a product or a service which can fulfill the market need and the customer need. Therefore, our brand should be something novel. It should be something which is adding value. It should be something which is carrying an attitude for the customer. So if an individual customer is wearing a Rolex watch, they say they are trying to have something branded. And that Rolex watch brand itself reflects onto the attitude. Okay. So in this way, we are trying to take into consideration what are the different attributes and the characteristic of a brand. It is said, brand is a name. So Honda, the power of dream, name. Tata, the name itself. SCL, name itself. Clear? Compact, name itself. Okay? It is a term. Sense and simplicity. Clear? Count on us when Maruti was launched. Term used. Clear? Complete man, Raymond says. So they are using a term. Sign. So any product which is having this sign, you identify, okay, this is a product, a brand which I know. Clear? So a car is having this particular logo while it is being driven on the Dumas road. You identify, okay, it belongs to a particular brand. We never say it is a car. Though we know it is a car, but actually we try to identify, okay, this is a particular brand of car. How we identify it? Sign. Symbol. Thumbs up. Symbol. Any other symbol? Any other symbol which we can say, okay, it is a brand without taking the name of the company itself?
Lexus.
Lexus. What is that symbol?
Yes.
Okay. They call it, it is the slanting L. Clear? And if you say LIC, a small diya with two hands trying to protect your life, but it is being signified through a symbol. Clear? You take into consideration cry, child relief and youth. They have a particular way of writing it, you know.
Yes.
They call it, it is a brand symbol which cry wants to resonate among the audience that they are doing something which is non-profitable for the organization concerned.
So,
Yes?
so then what's the difference between sign and symbol? Like, Muslims also we can recognize by that symbol.
You sign and you put your initial. What is the difference? What is the difference between a signature and an initial? Any difference between signature and an initial? No? No idea? What is the difference between signature and initial? Now my initial is this. Clear? If you see my copy, whenever I write a comment, I write this. But whenever I sign on a check, it is into a different format. Signature. What is the difference between initial and signature? Now that is the same difference between a sign and a symbol. Sign, it is always said to be a mark. Okay? Symbol is always said that it is resonating the product or a company or a brand itself. So symbol sometimes may be descriptive. Clear? And sign is always said to be a reflection of a specific brand or a product. Clear? So as you said, what is the difference between a sign and symbol? So if this is a symbol or a sign? It is a symbol. But if you go on to the Nike website, they will call this is the sign and the symbol itself. But the patent which Nike is written, they call it that is also a symbol. And you cannot copy it. Why? It is already a registered brand. Okay. Then a combination of them. And a combination of them. So United Colors of Benetton, either UCB or full United Colors of Benetton. Combination of a sign and a symbol itself. DNG, Symbol or a sign? Symbol. What is the sign then? It is both the sign as well as the symbol. What is the company name? Okay. So they write in initials, and that initial itself become a sign for the company concerned. Okay. And it is done, the sign, symbol, name or a combination is done so that you can identify a product or a brand itself. So I didn't tell you what is the product all about, I just put a symbol over there and you identify it is Nike. Clear? So objective is identification, and that is where the question comes that brand resonates. It resonates about the quality, it resonates about the ownership of the product, it resonates about the product itself which they carry with them, or it is the quality which a company carries. So if we see a symbol on a car like this, we say okay, it is Mercedes which resembles itself to luxury on road. So what is happening? What brand is trying to do?
Create an image in your mind.
Brand is trying to create an image, and that image is being reflected through symbol, and through that symbol you are identifying a product or a company itself. Okay? Or a service of one seller or a group of sellers and to differentiate from those of the competitors. Okay? You just saw an ad and Honda is written like this, I think. Much more beautifully, I think. It says like this. Okay? And if you see Hyundai, they have slanting edge. Why it is slanting? Because they can't do it exactly in the same way which Honda is doing, which is already existing and patented, registered with the company concerned. So Hyundai has to be having a slanting edge or an edge which is different from Honda itself. Objective, Hyundai is trying to differentiate from Honda. Clear? At the same time, Honda Accord and Honda Civic. Is Civic and Accord a brand?
Yes,
Okay, Parle is a product or brand? What is the product? What is the product? It's biscuit. And yesterday I was reading in newspaper that this Sunfeast and the other company, they had taken over the market share of Britannia. And Sunfeast through Dark Fantasy and one Oreo and the other which is coming up in the market, they have taken away the market share. Now if you see it very minutely, Oreo and Godmont, they are same. They are both chocolate biscuits, but they are being differentiated from the content of the product and the brand itself. Okay? Dark Fantasy is a brand or a product? It's a brand. Product is chocolate biscuit. Idea is to differentiate from other biscuits. Differentiation is that you are getting a liquid chocolate into the biscuit very first time in the market. Just 6 months old. So their market share from 0.9% has increased to 1.8%. So where that 0.9% difference comes from? They have taken away the market share of Britannia. How they have done it? They are trying to differentiate that from the competitor in the form of Britannia itself. So is Britannia a brand?
Yes, sir.
Britannia is a brand. Okay? And what brand has taken over? Dark Fantasy has taken over Britannia. Okay? Louis Philippe, Peter England, Van Heusen. Are they same or they are different? Is company same or company different? Aditya Birla, Madura Garment. Company same, 3 different brands. Now question is, Aditya Birla, Madura Garment is having Louis Philippe, Van Heusen and Peter England. What they are trying to do? They are trying to differentiate their own brand from their own existing brand itself. And that differentiation of brand itself creates a segmentation. So they say that Peter England and Louis Philippe cannot be put into a same segment. So a company itself is trying to create 2 different segments from the 2 different brands, and they are trying to differentiate their own brand from the existing brand. So it is a probability of one company carrying 10 different products with 10 different brands just to differentiate from each other. So my question was, is Honda Accord and Honda Civic and Honda City different?
Yes.
Are they a brand? Yes, they are different. Clear? And how companies creating the differentiation? Companies creating the differentiation in the form of the brand itself. Okay. Then said, a brand may be a product or a service whose dimension differentiate in some way or the other. You are studying in a class, service or a product? 23 students in the same class. Same service or different service? Same service with the same brand at the same time trying to create and cater to the same need. And the brand is Auro itself. Sub-brand may be Rohit sir, maybe Rana sir. Getting the point? But the parent brand is, you are here in the name of Auro itself. So what is the differentiation among you is your ability and the capability to score more, but our objective is that in the name of the brand Auro, we are trying to cater to the same need. But yes, we are trying to differentiate from Narmada University, from any other business school. So that brand is trying to differentiate. Okay? These differentiation may be functional, it may be rational, or tangible, related to the product performance of a brand itself. Acer and Compact, they both are laptop in the same category. Clear? Where does the difference come from? The features, that is the functional attributes of the laptop on the basis of the brand you are trying to have. So Apple and Dell, again they are same product, laptop, they are having a differentiation in the terms of functions or the software they have. Functional difference. Clear? Rational,